Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to be doing another pride set, and today I'm just going to be working on my practice hand with some not full cover, these are actually half cover tips, but they're on my practice hand and I haven't used my practice hand in a long while, so I was pretty rusty with it. But anyways, I'm going to be doing some pride nails, and pride nails can involve pretty much any flag on the pride in the LGBTQ plus community, but I'm gonna just be doing the rainbow flag again. So I'm gonna be doing a vertical ombre. I'm gonna be using Rosalind's gel liners. I would link these below, but unfortunately I don't know why they're only available on AliExpress now, so I'm not gonna link them, but they're pretty good. Besides the fact that they leak out of the bottle, they also are not sticky when you cure them, so a top coat doesn't stick to them very well at all. So I will show y'all a workaround on that in a second, but for now I'm doing these vertical ombres, and I'm starting off with red, of course. And as you can see on the pinky, I did put a lot, like way too much, blended it out a little too much. I fixed that off camera, but I'm just letting y'all know that I did not keep that like that. That is way too much. Use a very small amount, especially if you're using very pigmented liners like this. And it's gonna be pretty much the same process for all the colors. I was working to figure out what's the best way to blend them, and I figured that the best way to blend them is by blending the sides. So I place a line right where I want it to be, and then on the sides of the nail I go ahead and blend it out. And I end up moving my brush sort of vertical instead of horizontal when blending them out, so keep that in mind as well. But I was testing all types of different ways to blend them, and I ended up sticking with the way that I just explained. But in this video I was gonna do a story time, and I tried really hard to think of a story time, but when I tell y'all, I have the most boring life. I don't do anything. My life is think of somebody who doesn't do nothing, and then times 10. I have I have done absolutely nothing. I stay in the house and I don't do anything, so I don't have any good story times that I want to share with y'all about my life. But hopefully I'll be doing my cousin's nails as of right now tomorrow, and we're gonna do a story time together, because with her, stuff happens with her. Not only does she have a life full of crazy stories, but we had something weird happen to us one time, and we're gonna talk about that. So we'll do a story time when I do her nails, and then after that I'm just gonna have to do Reddit stories and stuff like that. But I will be introducing stories very soon, y'all. I didn't just make that video for no reason. I am gonna be doing stories. I just don't have any experiences from my life that are worth talking about at all. I am going to be showing my entire process, pretty much only one of the purple nails. I mean, when I get to the purple color, only one of the nails I will show, because I had to do some weird stuff to get that purple to blend. But anyways, I want to just say that y'all can feel free to submit any stories. My Instagram is linked below. Just DM me if you have any stories you would like for me to tell. It doesn't have to be your stories. It can be literally anybody's story. Make sure you have their permission, though. I'm not going to be telling anybody's stories without their permission. And then there's Reddit stories. If y'all have any good ones that aren't horror, because I don't want to do that till Halloween. But yeah, because I don't have any stories like I said. So really anything that y'all submit that's interesting will do. And I'll tell it on my channel. I'll also give you a shout out, of course, because I'm not finna like just tell your story and not credit you for it. So yeah, submit any stories you would like. You can leave them in the comments. You can leave them in my Instagram DMs. It doesn't matter how you send them to me. Just send them to me if you have them. Now I'm gonna let the rest of this play out, and it's a very long process. But I wanted to say that this set is inspired. The idea of having this like color base, and I'm gonna be putting matte on top of it and some raindrops and stuff. It is inspired by another set, so I will show that set right now. I found this design on Pinterest and I really love it. I would have done it with green, but I wanted to do another rainbow set, so I decided to just recreate it with rainbow and different charms, of course. So yeah, I don't know who the artist is on Instagram, but it was just like a dead rose name on Pinterest. So yeah, if y'all know the original artist, leave them in the comments below, and I will of course link them in my description. Now that I'm finally done with this crazy vertical ombre, I'm now going to be applying some chrome, and I first top coated with some Melody Susie glossy top coat, and then I wipe the nail with alcohol, and I just go straight in with my finger, dipping it into the chrome and then just rubbing it on the nail. I decided to use pink. I do wish I used green because green reflects just really like intensely on any color pretty much. So I do wish I used green, but I'm not unhappy with the fact that I use pink. So I do have to keep pushing these in every now and then just because they slide right out, and I'm pretty sure that's because they could have been a little bit bigger, but I didn't have a lot of sizes for these half cover tips. I do have like a ton of tips, but I just used my longest half cover tips because I didn't want to use full cover tips. There's a reason why I do things, and it don't make sense half the time. But anyways, I applied this chrome with my finger. I just rubbed it on after wiping the top coat with alcohol, of course, and now I'm going to be doing an ombre with this pink color from Rosalind, which is pretty sheer. So I had to do like 3 coats, y'all. It was annoying, but it's fine. So I just grabbed my gradient brush and drag straight down, and I repeat that for all the nails I will be showing y'all. Getting this to blend was a little bit difficult because of the fact that I didn't completely have a smooth base. It also was hard to get the polish in the cuticle area, and I think a good solution for this would be to, instead of putting the base coat, oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, after I did the chrome, I put a base coat. So I only put the base coat on the rainbow part, but I should have, to make this easier, put it on the whole entire nail, and that would have helped me blend the ombre better, I think, and also help the polish stay on the tip in the cuticle area. But that's just a tip for y'all. I did not do that, so that's why it kind of looks rough, and I think that's probably why I had to do 3 coats. So 3 coats later, and not only that, but I also did some 8-in-1 Born Pretty gel glue on top to smooth this layer out because it was very bumpy. And then of course I added a matte top coat, and I used Born Pretty matte top coat, which as you can see looks absolutely wonderful. And now I'm just going to be placing my charms. So I'm going to be putting pretty much random charms, using my gooseneck light to cure them. And I'm going to start off with these butterfly charms. It's like half of a wing. You can do a lot with this, but I usually just make the full butterfly with it. And I'm going to be, for the first time, using some of these like Y2K type of star charms that I bought forever ago, but I never ended up using them for anything yet. And I'm going to be using them today. I feel like they went really well with the set. So I'm pretty much going to let this play out. There's no like specific way I did this. It's pretty much just a random little freestyle of charms, and I feel like it came out pretty cute. So I don't have a story to tell y'all, but I do have like semi-exciting news. So one of my favorite nail artists recently actually followed me on Instagram, and I don't even remember how it happened. I think I just shared one of her reels on my stories, and then she just followed me. So that had me literally jumping for joy, because not only that, but she had put me on her story and everything, and I really look up to her. She's so inspiring. She has done a lot in a very short amount of time. She's only like, I don't know, in her early 20s, probably like a few years older than me, and she is so successful. So check her out, of course. I have her in a lot of my links because I always take inspiration from her, but I'm definitely going to recreate one of her sets soon. I think she always is up to date with the trends, and she's been doing a lot of creative stuff lately. And yeah, I'm probably going to recreate one of her sets, and not just because she followed me, just because, now that I think about it, I definitely should. But that had me so happy, and that's pretty much the most eventful thing that has happened in my life in the past few years. So yeah, that was good. For the rest of the charm placement, I'm going to be sort of copying the inspiration a little more. They had like charms placed on the bottom of the nail and the top of the nail or whatever. And I'm going to be doing gold. Gold went so well with this set. I'm very glad I chose gold. I don't know why, but it just worked out really well with the rainbow. Like, I didn't know rainbow and gold went so well together, but it does. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this set. I'm honestly shocked at myself for not talking through the entire video like I normally do. I guess today I'm just giving y'all a quick tutorial and that'll be that. So I'm wiping off the charms because usually when you use a wax pen to apply the charms, it leaves wax residue on the charms. So I always forget, but today I didn't. As you can see, now I'm doing some 3D water droplets, and that's gonna be pretty much the end of this set. So I hope y'all love it. I love the way the set turned out. It's probably one of my favorite freestyles that I've done recently, and I did do a junk charm set recently, but there's a good chance I'm not gonna upload that, sorry. But I'm definitely gonna upload this, so hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all enjoy the nails. Let me know what you think of them in the comments below. And if you have any stories that I could tell on my channel, leave that below and leave credit to the original storyteller. Whether that be yourself or literally anybody else, just leave credit. And yeah, I have everything that I use linked below. Be sure to go into my description where you can find everything that I used, and also my Instagram where you can DM me to order a custom press-on set. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope to see y'all next time.